It's okay. It's okay. You come here to study. But looks like you have different hands.
See, we were discussing about what was the.
Makes any sense. I'm telling it to him. I'm telling it to him, not to you.
So, what are the solutions? So many the things we have studied.
I was telling it to him, not to you.
You are not because my portion I have to complete. That is my concern.
ये प्रेशर है ना छोड़ दे देखना उधर
नहीं बोल दो अभी मैंने क्या बोला
बोलना
Okay, you just read fast that green revolution. What are the points?
That's what is rural electrification.
Means village areas like electricity to be provided so that the pumping of water, all these things can be done. That is what is rural electrification. Okay.
Agricultural credit.
Credit card or that financial support is to be given to the farmers. No?
I'm taking the 7th one. 5th and 7th. Only 5th and 7th.
What? Yeah.
5th and 7th already.
What?
Green revolution, 5th and 7th one. So go use of middle. Or rather, I choose 7th and 10th.
See, you do one thing that is don't go with that so many points and make you so much confused. Here in your book, your volume, it is very short.
Yes.
What is that? The Green Revolution has been instrumental in increasing the production of food grains. The main features of this program are use of modern scientific methods of farming, use of high-yielding varieties of seeds, irrigation facilities, use of fertilizers, insecticides and pesticides, favorable government policies. इसमें सब कुछ है. What is that green revolution? You got it? You are going through the textbook, no? So textbook में इतने points mark कर दो. हाँ, small points है.
Fourth, fifth, seventh.
Got it? Huh? You marked
Only 4 points.
Only 4 points we did.
5 points.
What? 3rd, 4th, 5th and 7th.
Favorable government policies. Okay. Then you can, if that is not getting, see marketing you can add. Improvement in marketing and storage. 6th one you mark. So that is you can add. Yeah? 6 also. So that is also very essential point. Now what is that? National agricultural policy. Have you seen national agricultural policy? See why I am going with this. Many of the things are not there. That much big lesson, many things are not included. So that is why. National agricultural policy is there.
सबने खाया हाँ ना एग्जैक्टली एंड में फेंक देना प्लीज थोड़े कष्ट कर लो, उधर ही पड़ा हुआ है।
और वो
विजय भैया है ना, उसका भाई।
बोलना है बोलना है।
क्या बोले?
उसका भाई है ना, वो जो आता है वो सब लेकर जाता है ना।
उसका भाई।
अरे नहीं,
उसका पता।
उनका सॉरी, मेरा हिंदी बहुत खराब है।
बोलना है
अरे बड़े
क्या बोला
अच्छा
है?
नहीं
स्विच
लगता।
हो गया तुम लोग।
ऐसे करते हैं भाई, साफ ही करते पहली बार।
विजय भाई नहीं और कोई आता है ना।
छोड़ ना, कचरा कर रहे हो।
हाँ, आप ही।
जाके नीचे डस्टबिन
के
में।
मुंह ठीक है, नो ऑफेंस।
उसने सुना भी नहीं।
हाँ, मैं जानता हूँ। सुना भी नहीं थी तुम्हें।
आई नो, मैं कल सुना।
अरे भाई, टीचर आ गया था।
ये वापस एक बार वन। नहीं यार, एक ही बार होता है वैसे।
अपनी शक्ल।
अच्छी है।
Say something very funny. Shut up. Say something funny.
उसकी लाइफ नहीं करते, इसकी नहीं कहानी।
और यार रुक। फिर तंग करें
अभी so when I say Andrew, just laugh. Andrew.
फिर तंग करें
अभी imagine यहाँ पे वो थोड़ा
पाटा
So in
थोड़ा
this,
सा
this chapter, I think the agricultural policy that national agricultural policy is there. Okay. See, this is added that a national agricultural policy which was implemented in 2018 is added. That points you can learn from your this thing. Okay, volume. Okay, what all are the things? Please stop your this thing. One is the Union government announced the National Agricultural Policy (NAP), envisaging our 4% growth rate per annum per year. Okay. The policy seeks to promote technically sound, economically viable, environmentally non-degrading, and socially acceptable use of country's natural resources, land, water, and genetic endowment to promote sustainable development of agriculture. These all things are included in the National Agricultural Policy. The salient features, salient means important features, are annual growth rate of over 4%, private sector participation to be promoted through contract farming and land leasing. You can learn from your volume only. volume में है
page 161 volume
देख चैप्टर में रखी टेक्स्ट बुक में
चैप्टर टेक्स्ट बुक में ये ऐड नहीं है. I did not find it.
अगर एग्जाम में तो we can write.
So you can there is chance of getting such question because it is the agricultural policy introduced by the present government. Okay, so it is little bit controversial only. Because of that only the farmers took on to streets. That means Delhi and also much protesters there. Plant varieties to be protected through legislation, animal husbandry, poultry, dairy, and aquaculture to receive high priority to diversified agriculture.
What is the third point?
Third point, plant varieties to be protected through legislation, legally, or laws to be made time to time to protect that plant. Any point need explanation? Animal husbandry means
Rearing animals.
then poultry,
Chickens.
yeah. Dairy,
Milk and meat.
but here dairy का spelling क्या है?
DIARY. DAIRY मतलब वो किताब और DIARY मतलब milk.
Product. उल्टा बोला।
उल्टा बोला। That is DIARY is the diary which you are writing.
Even the spelling wrong here.
हाँ, that spelling wrong है, इसलिए मैंने वो correct करने के लिए बोला।
Dairy.
हाँ, this is what वो जो volume में जो points हाँ, so उसमें first spelling is written, that is the diary which we are writing. Okay.
Because this is blank space होता
That you leave, but you just go through that explanation part. It include everything.
तो वैसे क्वेश्चन आएंगे टेस्ट में मोस्टली
All the questions from there only it is coming. Okay, but it covers. That is why I am just going through. That means it is given in brief. All the time. Okay, clear? Now let's move on to the next. What are the types of agriculture? See, I have told you from long time onwards, agriculture is practicing in India. How and which are the methods used by the farmers? So first type of farming is subsistence farming. What is subsistence farming? It is a type of farming in which a farmer produces for his own needs.
And if there is extra,
Eh?
there is extra.
No.
And also mainly, okay, extra.
No surplus.
If there is surplus only selling, mainly for farmer and his family needs.
so then they will land like a little of here, a little there. ऐसा
See, no. अभी एक फैमिली में 4 जन हैं, तो वो प्लॉट में जो ग्रो करता है फैमिली का नीड के लिए प्रोड्यूस करता है. So that is not for selling purpose. So that type of agriculture is called farmer and his family needs. So main aim is to satisfy that family needs. Got it? Now it needs not much of this thing because घर के नीड के लिए जो प्रोड्यूस करता है स्टोर करके रखता है till the next season. So that is what subsistence farming. Next type of farm. What are the
So do we need to remember where it is one?
where it is done?
Like
Himalayan region.
so you guys given
See, it is practiced everywhere. There is no limitation like that because many of the farmers' land holdings are small. Its features are like that. Land holding is small. So that time it is here and there. That is, she asked a question that is scattered. So they cannot take care of that the whole land which is scattered here and there. So little this crop, the other crop in the other part. So like that they grow and collect and store it till the next season.
would they have like those farm animals? They wouldn't, right?
Man,
They wouldn't have those farm animals. They can
farm animal they used to have. See, earlier times every farmer keep that farm animals. They are considered as partners. Means they help them in farming activity. They provide manures. At the same time, some of the animals provide milk, etc. Then what happened? The farm waste are there. That is after harvesting. That one is keep dry and they give as a feed for the cattle. So that is why they are considered as partners. They help each other. अभी ये वेस्ट उसको किधर भी लाके डंप नहीं करने का, उसको animals को feed कर सकता है, animals in return give all these things. So this is what the subsistence farming. उसका features है, farms are small and scattered. Second is that the farmers use traditional methods of agriculture. Getting? Third point, it depends upon monsoon, natural fertility of the soil and environmental condition.
So all the farming depend on monsoon.
Mostly, they don't depend on irrigation facilities, they depend on monsoon. See, in Maharashtra, I will give you one example. Maharashtra, that just before that monsoon begin, they used to clear the land. Understood? So just before, so there is a pre-monsoon shower, and at that time they till that land and clear it for soil. Why it is? If the rain start and the land is started tilling at that time, as it is clay soil, it becomes sticky. So tilling cannot be done. Clay you are knowing, no? You are using it for making any models, no? So it is sticky. So because of that, they just clear the land for agriculture before that monsoon. That is happening in Maharashtra because of that black soil, clay soil. So mostly they depend upon the monsoon to come to start their agriculture. So that type of agriculture is that type of crop is called a kharif crop. So the crops which are sown in the sown in that monsoon season is called a kharif crop. Is this 3 points clear? What are the features?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's see the next type of farming, commercial farming.
So this involves selling.
That is cash crops. Mostly some of the cash crops are grown in large amount, and it is mainly for selling. Commercial. The word commercial means it is for business. So they grow the crops for selling, marketing.
I go and wash my face.
Yes. So they grow the crops for selling purpose. So it is just opposite of subsistence. In subsistence agriculture, they grow the crops for farmer and his family needs, but here they grow the crops for selling purpose. Okay, you understood or not? So the system of agriculture involves cultivation of crops for sale in the market. These crops are called commercial or cash crops. They include sugarcane, tobacco, fiber crops, and oilseeds.
But in India, commercial farming is very less, right? It's in the US and that part more of commercial, right? Because we do more of traditional, they do more of technical.
It is not only that mechanical farming, it is just we grow certain crops for, see, sugarcane cannot be eaten. Sugarcane, when the harvest is taking place, it has to be sent to the factories. To convert it into sugar, jaggery, etc. If you are storing it for a long time also, the sucrose content will dry up. So that is a cash crop. It is grown only for sale. Okay. So that type of fiber cotton is there, jute is there. These all are not food crops, so they are commercial crops.
So which are not food crops, like black soil they grow, na, mostly cotton and all. So they're
Now it is grown even in that Punjab, Haryana also.
so they don't prefer to do it on more of land which can be used for food products, right?
See, everything is required. Why we set up industries? Industries need raw materials. We need clothes. So if cotton is not grown, then especially for Mumbai and all, we need cotton clothes. So cotton should be grown. If you
Wood also be changed.
food also. See, in India, what they are doing, they are growing the crops in 3 seasons.
In 3 different seasons, 3 different.
Crops. So food crops are also grown.
So the rotation there. Good nutrition also. Or
Food. Okay.
soil level nutrition.
Now, you understood or not? It is usually practiced in areas where population is sparse and plenty of spacious land available and market economy is well developed. So, where it is grown, where population is less and more land is available, then only they can do this kind of crop. If crowded area is there, how this type of crops can be done? The areas where population is less and spacious land is available and marketing facility is available and they can this the economy well developed. Marketing, transportation facility also required. Okay. Mechanized farming is machines are used. See, if we take a paddy means rice. Rice, many areas, human beings are doing the labor, harvesting and all. But in large farms, in Punjab, Haryana and all, they are doing harvesters for harvesting. Tillers they are using, tractors they are using. So this way for agricultural purpose when machines are used, that is what a mechanized farm. Got it? Any doubt?
So then what is it? Where animals are used, that is a different type of farming, right?
That is plow.
Animals are in small scale only they can use, no? That is plowing purpose. That plow is replaced by tractors in large farms. For that plowing time, there is tilling the soil. That is, tillers are used.
So organic growers grow on a very small
I'll
quantity.
tell you, organic and all, it is coming. So first, point by point, we are saying.
So organic is also another one.
So subsistence farming is clear. Commercial farming is clear. What are the features of commercial farming?
Yeah, for sale.
Crops are grown for sale.
Machines are used.
Cash crops are grown.
Mechanized farming.
And large farms are used. Mechanized farming, machines are used. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now, there is the third type of farming. It is called shifting cultivation. What is shifting cultivation? They are shifting the place. Say one area that is in mostly in the forest land. The forest have been cleared, okay, and that branches and all burned, and that area they sow the seed. And as the land is not tilled properly, it can give that produce for maximum 2 years. Then what they used to do, they used to move to another area, do the same activity, cutting the forest, then burning it, and then sow the seed. After 2 years, again they move to another place. This way, when they are shifting the places, it is called a shifting agriculture.
So is it a cause of deforestation?
It is the cause of deforestation. So when there is large lands available, then only this can be practiced. If land is limited, how they can move from place to place?
But why do they burn?
Huh?
Why do they burn?
See, अभी पूरा forest ही है.
Forest fire भी हो सकता
Forest, no, not forest. They are purposely burning. That is what. अभी देखो, वो जो कट करके उधर डाल दिया branches, वो क्या करेगा? तो वो बर्न करेगा तो ना उसका ashes है, ashes is a fertilizer.
It is not good for the environment.
Deforestation होता है.
ऊपर से वो जो गैस रिलीज होता है वो अपने
हाँ वो भी है.
टेम्परेचर राइज एंड फॉल और कंट्रोल.
See, I'll tell you, olden days, what the farmers used to do, they used to gather that this dry season, the leaves used to be fall down. The leaves are spread all over. So people used to, I have seen in my childhood,
Piles, right?
they pile up certain leaves.
But it is not good. Now, because of the cars and everything, we have a lot of pollution. But pollution in
See, that time, what happened? This one is spread over. That is naturally afterwards, when wind will come, it is spread that ashes all over. Then what they used to do? They used to spread cow dung, dry cow dung, along with that. Then they make the land ready for that planting that. So inside that, what is natural fertilizer is that? That cow dung is a fertilizer, ashes are also fertilizer. So with that natural fertilizer, that plant grow. Nowadays, the land itself will lose its fertility. Whatever we are adding, then there is no use. But earlier times, this type of farming. Understood? So, this one way it is used as fertilizer. Secondly, for clearing that land, after that cutting that branches and all, full tree they never cut. The branches and all they make what is that they shape it. That the tree will be there. The other parts that branches and all. So they for getting that space to grow the crops, they do it. So as the land is not killed, what happened? The roots of that plant cannot go so deep. So it will lose that from the soil, whatever fertility is there, they will tap it and they grow. After 2 years, when the fertility loses, they move from one place to another. But it requires lot of land. Nowadays, we are having small holdings. Understood? So, will I allow somebody to come and occupy my territory? No. So, lot of forests in the earlier times were cleared for shifting cultivation. Is this shifting cultivation clear? Now, next, what are the features of shifting cultivation? A patch of forest land is cleared by cutting the trees and burning the stumps. Then, after the land is cleared of trees, seeds are sown in the ground. Neither plowing of the soil nor any other agricultural practices are followed. Then, after 2 to 3 years, when soil fertility is lost, the fields are abandoned and they move to another place. Got it? Now, what is next one? Intensive farming. The land is intensively cultivated. Say, if I am having this much piece of land, my house is here, the maximum use of land. Understood? Not wasting any land, maximum use of land. So this type of agriculture is practiced in the areas where there is thickly populated.
Thickly populated.
Thickly populated area.
Is there a lot of population in
Understood. So small areas only they are having. So that maximum use of that land. Such a kind of cultivation is called intensive cultivation.
Is it done here? Is this type of farming done in cities? Is this type of farming done in your cities?
No, cities no. Cities में farming इधर है.
Your city, not
हाँ.
in city. Your outskirts.
See what happened here. People, the population, for example, northern plains. Northern plains population is large, so they have small lands around their houses. So that land maximum use they have to do. So they are doing. So most of the time that the machines are not used, manual power is used. Okay, human beings do the agricultural activity. Did you get what is intensive farming? Just read it and tell me. Yes, you people are very busy talking.
Management to soil resources.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Because the issue is not the they first starting with the first chapter in that book. And my school is avoiding that because it is very difficult. And बाकी सारे scheme तो मिला है ना कि water का तो ऐसे कर रहे हैं. And now in exam I don't have that chapter. Now we're doing agriculture. My geography portion is at me exam.
Same.
I have 2 chapters to do and I have no clue what to do. I read soil resources. I did till alluvial soil and black soil. इसके आगे नहीं गया कुछ दिमाग में.
Very good, very good.
So, sir was taking.
But then some of them have that first chapter, but we don't have it.
Everyone has everyone.
Yeah, everyone has
Yes.
Everyone has second chapter.
So they have first chapter, but I don't have it. It's तुम्हारा school क्या chapter?
इसका स्कूल पढ़ाया नहीं है, मैप करा बस.
Maps का first वाला chapter और second वाला but लोगों का क्या बाकी है पढ़ाने के लोगों का.
Sir will take.
One teacher is one knowledge removes in India. They also have main rivers and distribution in India and mountains. They should finish the first chapter of geography and first chapter of Indian. That is
हमारे नाम हो गया
India.
टोपो सारे रिवर्स बने सब हो गया हर एक टोपो की शीट हो गई स्कूल में सब हो गया मैं बस में बैठी हूँ उनका टेस्ट हुआ 20 मार्क
और
का
क्या कर सकती है?
रो सकती हूँ और कुछ क्यों रो रहा है
ओ
उधर से ये जो फर्स्ट चैप्टर उसकी टेस्ट मेरे को भी देनी पड़ेगी
Very good. Roll it.
रो दे उसमें अगर काम आए तो वापस देनी पड़ेगी
Roll it. Roll it.
हाँ वापस देना पड़ता है कुछ
क्या?
वापस देना पड़ता है
क्या?
इसका अगर कम्बा मैं पढ़ूंगी नहीं मैं जितना रीडर्स ले ले मैंने बार बार क्यों पढ़ी बिल्कुल नहीं पढ़ी
क्यों? मैं पढ़ा तो क्यों आई है?
फर्स्ट वाला इसका
See, one thing. First
अरे
वाला lesson कभी तो पढ़ना पड़ेगा.
मैं करने ही वाला है बोर्ड
Climatic conditions of
ये होता है तो फिर भी आप चैप्टर ये
Option is
टेरिकल्चर ना तो फिर आई डोंट वांट टू डू प्राइमरी सॉइल नेचुरल तीनों एग्रीकल्चर कर लूंगी एंड ट्रांसपोर्ट कर लूंगी सब छोटे-छोटे ले रही हूं मैं
पहले पढ़ना.
agriculture.
We only have to do 6 chapters. Actually 5 but 1 extra.
4 units.
Yeah, so we can do anyone. और सेक्शन ए में कंपलसरी है 20 मार्क का टोपो और 1 मार्क का 10 मार्क
का एमसीक्यू भी है
एमसीक्यू आ रहा है
ज्योग्राफी में आ रहा है
नहीं आ रहा
हम लोग इसको कंफर्म करा रहे हैं
यार
भाई
अभी के लिए बोर्ड ने बोला 10 मार्क का
हमें बोला है कि मैप करना है 10 मार्क का ये पागल
हम लोग को टोपर में इंडिया मैथ 7 होता है फर्स्ट पार्ट फिर क्या होगा
काफी तो हो गया.
अबे धूप आ रही है मेरे आंखों पे
अब मेरे तो मन की नहीं होती फिर. ओके
कंपार्टमेंट में धूप आ रही है तो सो जाऊंगी लेट ना थोड़ा
इंटरेस्टिंग है उसका लैब हो रहा है.
Intensive farming is clear to you? Now next type of farming is
expensive farming.
extensive farming. Intensive का opposite है.
Large, small population, large land. The machines are used.
तो फिर intensive farming में क्या होता है?
Intensive farming, small size of land, manual power is used, and maximum use of the land. Extensive में large farms होता है, machines use करता है. उधर population is less. See, population less, that the machines are used, and the third one is what is that? Machines.
Full usage of land.
Maximum means large scale production area. What is that? Population size is small and the land is enough. Then overall production is surplus due to less population. Agriculture is done with the help of machines. Okay. Then mostly this type of single crop is selected. One crop, large area. For example, if sugarcane is there, that crop is taken. So large farms are there.
So what are the two?
Okay, 4 chapters is worth it. Is it worth it?
Yes. To know if you are going to agriculture.
हाँ वही मैं उसके लिए कुछ विचार नहीं किया वही ना
Listen, another useless
I want
topic
to
is
do but
crisis.
कौन है समझा ऊपर छोटे है 3 पेजेस करना था इतना ही शायद
I finished. You know,
नहीं करना
What is the topic? This thing. What all things are there in the fourth lesson? हमें लिखते नहीं.
हम इसका भी complete use of land होता है.
बोर्ड के साइड पे लगे ना
for me, it is first 5 chapters in climate.
और नहीं है तो बोलो obviously climate
I have all topo and climate.
and then we'll do
Transport.
what do guys
Can I do that?
Me too.
We all will help. We all will help. So we will have time before she dies. So we just push her.
अभी इस बार वॉशरूम में मिला मैं वॉशरूम में दरवाजा तोड़ने की जाऊँ.
अरे बट एग्रीकल्चर रुचि की जो क्या शुगर केन वाला एक चैप्टर वाला और दूसरा
अरे बट वो थ्योरी बोल रहा है एक्सप्लेन कर.
What do you have to learn from the what type of climate required for the growth of this crop?
logical chapters
Soil is also good.
that is only what is making logic to agriculture soil लिया मैंने.
See, but अगर तुझे वहाँ पे पढ़ती हो, I am telling you, you just don't go full forest for searching a small thing. You just see that what all things are there. Okay, you take cotton. So, what are the climatic conditions required for the growth of cotton? Where are they grown? Which what are its uses? 3-5 complete हो गया. फिर jute ले लेगा. Jute का भी where it is grown, what are the climatic conditions, what are the problems faced by it. This is understandable questions, right? It is, you must understand. See,
हाँ मेरे को लग रहा है easy है
but what I am telling is that each part, when it is being taught, you just listen to that and register into your brain. Don't get confused.
The issue is that now, see now I have after this May vacation I have first week my exam. My exam was 40 marks. उसके बाद right after 1 month, that 1 month goes I have another 80 marks paper. So वापस 40 से वापस again फिर prelims. I don't have time मुझे अभी से सोचना पड़ रहा है क्या करूँ.
No. But that is why you know that after your visiting vacation, which all lessons are coming. just focus on it. That is okay. This lesson to be included.
This we are. I don't have the first.
First one you are not getting, but anyhow you have to study also. So when you
Can I mark guide paper test?
We saw the subjects 15 for
ठीक है ठीक है
पढ़ना पड़ेगा.
30 marks का
soil is a very easy lesson.
Now we don't want soil. We want climate. Soil and
नानी वॉशरूम से यूजलेस है जाने भी नहीं मिलता मेरे को
क्या हो गया?
दूसरी बार जा रहा हूं मैं
तो वॉशरूम में जाने दे रहे.
अरे कोई तो बताओ तब से
वो ना बाहर.
मैं नहीं जा रहा बट नहीं अब चालू देगा जाना भी नहीं देगा
Okay. See, one you just listen that how the things are there. Focus on that main things. So when we are learning about types of agriculture, what is subsistence? Understand it. Then where it is done. So then no need to by heart that when you are trying to by heart, then everything will be waste of. See, you are thinking ये पढ़ने के बाद एक confusion create करेगा. So that is what when you are learning that much limited part you just focus on. Abhi this 4 types of agriculture you understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah,
There is nothing but more.
it is. I'll check it. See, in this shifting cultivation, what is shifting cultivation? Anyone can tell me? Yes. Like
Can I answer please?
I will answer.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
So shifting cultivation basically that you cultivate at one place where there was a forest and you cut it down and you cultivate there. After 2 years when the fertility of the soil gets over, you go to another land, cut the trees and cultivate that again. So the process gets repeated again and again.
Shifting the place.
Yeah.
That is the word. So usko other this thing names also it is known as. Some places it is known as zoom cultivation or zooming. So it is known as zooming or zoom cultivation. Then some places it is called as slash and burn. What is it called? Slash and burn. Slashing the tree and burning. So it will be easy for these all terms if you are remembering. It can be ever in your
वो एकदम लिस्ट टू के डांस के स्टेज अरे हाँ ये डांस नहीं निकलता.
No, the thing is that when you are connecting the things with your related this thing, life, so you can easily remember all them. That is why I am connecting some of the things with that one, so you can remember easily. So any type of cultivation which you are finding difficult or confusion? No. All the methods and all the types understood, no? Now, next.
कोई अरे
कोई तो बैठा है अंदर वो बाहर नहीं आने वाला है.
Go.
Also सुन सोच रहा है ना जरा ऊपर जा रहा है शर्ट उसका प्लीज नीचे की हाय राम
एक कोई तो बहुत अच्छा है
और
Now, next method is plantation agriculture.
अंदर नहीं जाना रहेगा क्लास में.
उसका स्वेटर उसके पैंट के अंदर टक
अरे पर भाई अगर हमारे लेक्चर के बाद अंदर जाएगा क्लास के.
What is that? Plantation agriculture.
क्या कर रहे हो
प्लांटेशन एग्रीकल्चर
हाँ.
छोटे पौधे को लगा
नहीं वो trees, बड़े-बड़े trees.
What type of crops are grown in
नहीं, plants around the tree.
Extensive farming, any type of crop, sugarcane is one example. Then what is
coffee, tea.
coffee, cashew nut or like that.
Organic तो skip कर दो ना.
Organic इसमें नहीं है तो skip कर सकते
Plantation also.
Organic है ही नहीं.
इसमें नहीं है वॉल्यूम में नहीं
Syllabus में नहीं है, board के syllabus में नहीं है.
क्योंकि रोना आ रहा है. 2 chapter आती.
अभी लास्ट पॉइंट है प्लांटेशन
खत्म हो गया ना.
हाँ
लगभग पूरा chapter खत्म हो गया.
Yes.
उसको एक चीज ही करनी पड़ेगी. सो सकते हैं.
नहीं घर जाना
घर जाना है मेरे को.
नहीं
घर पे जाके सोने नहीं मिलेगा.
हाँ ये हाँ
नहीं दूसरा
okay now this plantation agriculture again what is that single crop is cultivated okay in large estates and this one is cultivated in rows. See, I'll tell you the example tea plantation.
वो मुझे नहीं पता किधर होता है पर उसमें like
वो मस्त
होता है.
Step farming also, that is a tea, mostly it is in the mountainous area that slope areas that one stairs type they are doing. But what is happening? See, large estates, okay, and that one crop is grown. There no other crop will be grown, and the next is that each crop is grown in row, means in line. So such plantation is called, such a crop cultivation is called plantation agriculture. Understood? See, it is also called, there is another name for this plantation agriculture. Another word for this plantation agriculture is scientific farming. Scientifically only this one is done.
They use chemicals to so they use chemicals to help with the.
See, chemicals are there. I will tell you that one. Have you seen tea plantation?
Yes, I've seen. Tamil Nadu.
See, so there what activity? Most of this one is labor intensive. What is labor intensive?
Manual machines.
Not machines are used.
farming doesn't come in tea farming now.
Coffee is a tree.
है ना?
Bushy tree. Bushy tree.
Trees like a
Tree.
planting वाले
The tea is plant.
step करते हैं.
So, listen. This tea ka, that tender leaves are to be removed. Plucking the tender leaves. You might have seen the picture of women keeping a big bag behind them and plucking the leaves with both the hands and then putting inside the bag. Then these leaves are taken to that within that estate itself, the places are there.
Roasted and dried.
It is not roasting. It is a kind of that one steam is given. Means steam is given.
Dried हो जाते हैं.
उसको एक कलर में चेंज होता है ना. ये ग्रीन लीव्स कैसे ये ब्राउन होता है.
Just
coming out there.
give me a minute.
See everything factory. So No, mixed farming is also there. So that plucking the leaves, taking it to that workshop there, and steam is given that from down, the leaves are kept up. So the color of the leaf change. So then it is drying, then it has to be cut. And certain we can get that tea leaves का भी मिलता है, पाउडर जैसा मिलता है, थोड़ा बड़ा ये मिलता है, अलग अलग. So that is what after drying the machines are doing all this.
My mother buying one which has rose petals in it. It's very weird.
Rose petals in
That tea powder. So it is rose petals and everything.
see, every product is now adulterated.
And it is not adulterated, but that it is
For the flavor.
or something.
See,
Roasty.
Not green.
green tea मैंने सुना, roasty मैंने नहीं सुना.
So ruafza.
Only that, so you boil them. Rose has something, ये ना.
Flavor.
हाँ, तो वही that comes in it.
See, that is every.
क्या?
There are different types of that is made for marketing purpose. When it is manufactured in that tea plantation, they are not doing all these things. So every company they are making brand. So when they are branding, they used to make that masala tea. So in that they are adding whatever this they want, the ginger powder, this, that all things they are adding. Many other things they are adding. Now, that is not happening in the real tea estate.
So they only make a tea powder.
Tea powder. That is making that, drying it and cutting it, powdering, all those things.
So the producer buys them.
That is what many of the tea plantations are owned by big traders.
So it is second thing, primary is plucking.
Primary activity is plucking and drying also. Up to drying is primary activity. Now, if the tea leaves are grown for that many days more, then it is of no use. It has to be that the tender leaves to be removed. Then only that quality will come. It is having a natural smell.
So the much earlier we put it, the more it will.
No. See that when the leaves are coming, that particular time it has to be removed. If we are removing that hard leaves, these all processes make it difficult. Understood? Hard leaves means that it cannot be softened. Then it cannot be powdered because it is not cooked. Only that the steam is given, it is getting that the color is changed, that the leaf color is changing. Then what is happening? Then little drying up, then cutting and powdering. So is it possible for kacha leaves to be powdered? So exactly everything should happen on time. If delay happen, then these processes will not work. That is why we have seen that it is mostly labor intensive. Machine ko ye tender leaves they cannot identify. They cannot do all these things in proper time. So mostly in tea plantations, large number of labor forces, it is mainly women folk. Men are not engaged in this activity. The full process is done by. Okay, this what is that? Plantation agriculture you find, you understood? So tea is not the only plantation. You have seen banana plantation. banana, that is the banana plant is called a plantain. Okay, so that also in large area, this type of that banana trees we cannot call it is having a peculiar type. So this banana is also a plantation. Rubber is a plantation crop.
Rubber is the tree for they make holes.
See, it is not actually like that. Trees sap only that rubber we are getting.
But it's slow process, no?
Minimum this many years of growth only they can start cutting. And now this large plantation means human beings cannot use pesticides and all. So helicopters or like that is used to give that pesticides, because this also get affected by this harmful pest.
Where should they climb that tree?
That is, they don't have to climb. That is, if we wanted to remove that sap, they are getting at a particular height only. They know exactly.
Do you know if they have pest and something on that tree that affects that tree?
Rubber estate में ये करने के लिए human beings cannot climb and use, because it is large area. So they use some kind of devices for spraying that. If the tree grows so much height, then through by helicopter or like that only, or some kind of devices only they are spraying.
What is coconut also grown?
Eh?
Is coconut also grown?
Coconut also?
Grown in plantation and
Yeah, coconut can be, but a coconut can be grown in any kind of agricultural area. See, it should have this much in length, distance. So that is one crop, and the other crop that much distance is required. Understood?
I mean, coconut trees, there are like green coconuts and there are brown
But
coconuts. So what's the
brown coconut?
It is like
See, that
green
is
वाला tender, brown वाला is fully adult, which is not usable to us. मतलब वो dry करके करते हैं ना?
no. See, no, that coconut color is not brown also. That one orange color का coconut है. उसका भी that tender coconut के लिए वो grow करता है. So green mostly all the coconuts are having green color. So a particular age, that is before maturity, it is used for the drinking. That means tender coconuts are used for getting that water. But after that, the coconuts are matured. It can be used for grinding and using for vegetables and all. For extracting coconut milk, we are taking. Coconut oil making के लिए use करता है. Copra, in the form of copra, we are using. Because in our native place we are having so much. That is
what South Indian लोग भी use करते हैं. It's coastal वाला plant.
Coconut chutney.
Cobra वही coconut का byproduct.
नहीं भी अंदर का
Byproduct क्या होता है?
byproduct how we are telling.
बाहर से निकाल के तो byproduct होगा ना. Actually market में जाने तो byproduct क्यों है ना? Main business तो coconut water ही होता है.
Coconut water only you are using.
हाँ but
Coconut का
मलाई
अंदर
अंदर का तो that is byproduct ना. नहीं अरे अबे तो factory के process से
see the main that use of that here only you are using that you are using that coconut for that tender but main purpose of growing coconut is for that coconut oil, coconut this thing. In Kerala we are using it for that bhaji ke.
Stable temperature.
Okay, this much methods you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we are going to the last step.
अभी कोई तो है तुम लोग का नसीब खराब है तो बोलते जॉब कर लो उसको एक्सक्यूज मी
मैंने धक्का मारा शोल्डर पे दे दिया उसको नौकरी के मारा
अरे मैंने भी तो
अरे यार कैसे जाना यार
तो भी जाना था अभी कल के बाद जाऊंगी अरे एग्जाम कर तो एक दूसरे
See, what is mixed farming?
कर ले
Mixed farming, like you growing different crops in the same patch.
Also, plants and animals are then are reared and cultivated together.
See, agriculture along with the rearing of cattle.
क्या बोला तूने
कुछ तो बोला एनिमल्स का वर्ड भी मैंने सुना एग्रीकल्चर
बेसिकली वो जमीन पे अलग-अलग क्रॉप रोटेशन पहले कॉटन फिर wheat
no that is
वो बोला
that is what you are telling.
एनिमल्स नहीं करने को बस
See, what you have told is rotation of crops. एक क्रॉप के बाद दूसरा क्रॉप ग्रो करता है उसको rotation of crops. But what is mixed farming? Agriculture is also done. Along with that, animals are also reared.
Not everything mixed means different variety. या तो वर्ल्ड वार से रोक के
but then नहीं how do you think people are invented
You neuros
experimenting with colors
एक 5-6 गायब किया होगा या वर्ल्ड वार से रोक के रखा
for real
Why? Hey, chess.
Okay. Both the things when it is done is called a mixed farming. Okay. What is? Growing of crops and rearing of cattle is called a mixed farming. See, when this one is done, listen, laughing, means when once that lesson over, you are taking it back next exam ke time. So no, if you listen properly, it will be very helpful.
अभी ऐसे की तो एग्जाम में रोएगी
अब मैं रोई रही हूँ अंदर से
थोड़ा बाकी चलो
Okay. So what happened? See, when that agricultural season is there, they grow that crop, but harvesting between that planting and harvesting, there is a long period of 4 months. They have to wait for 4 months to harvest, and then only they will get it. So during that time, how a farmer will survive? For that purpose, they keep cattle, whatever that they can have the cows, they can have goat or poultry or whatever it is. It will provide them a living. So it is an occupation for, or it is a livelihood for that farmers. So when both the things are done, it is called a mixed farm. So don't think that it is mixed up and make something out of it. So during the agricultural season, they do agriculture, and the off season is there. So in order to have an income, when there is no agriculture, that period they are having a living with the cattle. Such practice is termed as mixed farming. Okay. So now one by one I am going to ask the question. The sleeping people and inattentive people have to answer.
How are you?
I was not both because somebody else.
I will try to lock it. जानने का है ना मैं अपने के साथ में क्या है?
Before that, for a time being you sit homework I am telling afterwards.
Homework. HW homework.
Yes, not much homework I am giving. Page number 164.
कोई तो जिसके पास बुक है ना ग्रुप पे भेज दो हम कॉल बनाया एंटर नंबर
And 165. Volume का 164 and 165.
164. Short exercise.
Huh?
Only short exercise.
Short exercise
Only short exercise.
and the review question. Review exercise.
So this and this. Okay. Short exercise and review questions.
Earlier also you came back.
Short exercise and review.
Who is sitting?
I have no idea. Someone was there.
He was supposed to go out and I stopped it.
Short exercise. Review exercise. Short exercise.
Short exercise plus that a review exercise. Okay, this is what the homework is.
Ma'am, can I take picture?
You are not having.
I have until I go home I will forget.
मुझे Okay. Yes.
So are we done with the chapter?
Yes, let's play.
Where's organic?
थोड़ा सा बना के
Not
अभी तक सब बना रुक जाने में WhatsApp पे देख
अरे WhatsApp पे
ग्रुप पे है any कुछ any five कुछ
Controlling it for 20 minutes.
अबे ऐसे कैसे है अच्छा वो यूटी वाले ग्रुप का बोल रहा है हाँ नहीं कश्मीर एंकर है
ढूंढ ले
देखो नहीं ऐड करी फिर मैं
जिसको जाना जाओ अभी 5 मिनट शायद लगे कोई तो है WhatsApp पे देखना यार
सी एक पूरा नंबर है
कितना टाइम बाकी हाँ ओके
सॉरी छोटे बच्चे देखो ऐड ग्रुप करेक्ट ग्रुप में
WhatsApp पे देखना
see why agriculture is called as the mainstay of Indian economy.
because we have a lot of fertile soil so
वो very बड़ा है
4 बजे
Why agriculture is known as the mainstay of Indian economy, right?
because there's a lot of fertile
fertile
which supports growing crops which helps in the economy of India.
also first India climate of India originally India used to trade spices and herbs which were grown on these lands which were then traded off. And the location and climate of the India also supports the farmers.
See, earlier I have to listen. I have told you that is about 60% or 67% of the population depend on agriculture. So it provide employment. Then I have told you it provide raw material for the industries.
Where?
And foreign exchange, it gets a considerable amount of foreign exchange. Then national income.
British thing ही हुआ ना.
Eh?
But if actual causes are the British thing is the land and climate is main answers only ना.
See, mainstay of Indian economy means how Indian people are able to survive with the agriculture. So what we will tell? This many people are engaged in agriculture. It provides employment to that many people. It provides raw material to the industries. Then it is providing, it is helping the export. So we are getting income. It increases the national income. That is how it is mainstay. Are you getting the point? Mainstay, main economic basis. So how we are able to live? That is the mainstay. Okay. Now, what are the problems faced by Indian agriculture?
There is no problem.
No problem. So many points.
Fragmented.
Yes.
Okay, that.
Proper, no, not having proper irrigation.
Yes. 4 points I have.
Lack of
Lack
The
of
small
water.
area.
lack of water.
People having no lands.
Yes.
Less planting.
वो क्या बोला मैंने?
Irrigation.
बोल दिया वो भी.
मैंने पहले कुछ
Lack of irrigation, you told. Then fragmented land. Then
Infertility of land.
decreasing the fertility. Fertility we can.
population. Overpopulation. Overpopulation.
Because of that, small size of land.
Somebody is good.
अच्छा हाँ समझ लीजिए.
No, thank you. Overpopulation. Thank you. 24. Oh, क्या वो houses है ना वो जैसे बोलते हैं. So that's already there. अरे मैं washroom में नहीं क्या है? एक ही है.
Because I'm one person.
मैं आइवली शिफ्ट हो रही हूँ. अंदर अच्छा वाला है, बेहतर वाला है.
उसके लिए शायद.
देखो देखो सब करते हैं.
मैं चाहूंगी ना.
अरे दो ब्रेक.
कुत्ते को निकाल देंगे. तू मेरे साथ हंसनेबल है.
कुछ भी.
कोई डिसएग्री नहीं कर रहा.
यार जो. क्या कर रही है?
बाथरूम में खाना बन रहा है.
दिख रहा है.
Your school was having holiday today? No, you did not go.
फ्राइडे को मिलेगा.
अच्छा बस मेरी स्कूल है इतना जो मैं छुट्टी देती हूँ.
अभी तो
मतलब मार्च से छुट्टी पड़ी.
तब से क्यों?
इन दोनों को इतना
तो मार्च अप्रैल में मना करो.
तुम्हारा बोला कब है?
तो भी अप्रैल में पूरा. बट मेरा एग्जाम पास होगा ना मैं एक बार फर्स्ट वीक जून के.
मेरा ऑनलाइन
गवर्नमेंट एग्जाम जुलाई में.
गवर्नमेंट को थैंक देते हुए मेरा ऑनलाइन हो गया और एग्जाम भी हो गया. इस मंथ.
तो वो भूल जा. तेरा अच्छा है तेरा एग्जाम बाद में होगा ना वो ऑनलाइन
एग्जाम जुलाई का.
जून में हमारा भी जुलाई में. टॉर्चर ही कर रहे हैं लोग सीधा सीधा. मैं बोलती हूँ बाकी स्कूल से थोड़ा मोटिवेशन दे दो बच्चों की मेंटल हेल्थ आगे डालो. पढ़ाई में अरे जैसे स्कूल चल रहा उन्होंने पूरा मैथ करवा दिया 10th ग्रेड का. हाँ सेम वो पूरा टॉप ना सेम रोना है रो ही नहीं अंदर से. अंदर से वो घर पे जाके रोऊंगी थोड़ा अपने कुत्ते के पास. जो
ये तो एंड्रो के पास बैठी था करके.
एंड्रू वोट है वो कुत्ता नहीं अभी के लिए. अभी के लिए.
Okay, I'm not a dog. I'm a donkey.
वो कलर डिफरेंस तो पता नहीं चलता.
मैं गाधा है. अरे मैम मुझे तो गाधा.
वो बस वाइट है. वो बस वाइट है उसमें सुबह दिखता नहीं है.
Reflection of the sun. Reflection of the sun. After Antarctica comes this guy.
एंड्रू आई मीन सॉरी देखो कौन पहनता है बिकॉज़ वाइट इज रिफ्लेक्टिव कलर.
Jacket. Not jacket.
सैंडल हो रहा है ये उड़न है यार. कुशन नहीं है ना. कुशन आई गो. ये तेरे स्कूल में कुशन होता है.
अरे उसमें चेयर थोड़ा बड़ा होता है.
अरे ये बड़ा होता है.
That वो comfortable होता है.
और उसमें ऐसा भी नहीं था.
अरे बोला ऐसे
आगे पीछे.
ये restricted है
और
adjust कर सकते हैं
और इसका थोड़ा बड़ा होता है.
अच्छा ऐसे झुकना पड़ता है
इतना छोटा क्या है हमको?
क्यों इतने छोटे क्या
नजर में पड़ा सेक्शन में डाल दो.
रिमूव सब्जेक्ट वो लाइब्रेरी पता नहीं क्या करता है लाइब्रेरी ज्यादा भी नहीं देते जी मुझे ये बता वो तीसरा कोई हमारा लाइब्रेरी बनाया और एक टाइप का नहीं था
अच्छा ट्राई कर
हर एक साइड को
तेरा क्या नहीं होगा.
You did not go.
Go ahead.
अरे अभी घर ही जाने 5 मिनट और लाइब्रेरी से इशू करने के लिए शर्म आती है 15 मिनट
तो जाना फिर क्यों?
अरे जाओ कोई बैठा हुआ ऑलरेडी
इसका कैसे बोल
अरे दरवाजा नहीं चाहिए आ जाए
मैग्नेट है उधर.
अरे मैं नहीं
क्या कर रही है? चेक करके आ रही है. मैं भी आपको मुझे जाना है क्योंकि साइड आज तू
रास्ते में कोई शौचालय होगा.
नहीं कीर्तन करो दूसरी जगह की
नहीं होगा तो मेरे को बोला किसी और को आने
पता नहीं दूसरी की
वो एक इंसान ऐसे ऐसे रहा आई था
क्या
It is nobody is there.
तो जो मैं शौचालय के बारे में हुआ
When is that for the
बताना था धक्का मारना नहीं क्या कोई नहीं अरे
मैंने किया है बात.
Okay, guys. She has no strength, so she needs. She has no strength. अरे किधर हो? कई बार होता है यार. कौन सा? She push.
अभी भी दरवाजा नहीं खुला. अभी भी नहीं खुला. ओ
अगर कोई नहीं होता ना चेक करने आता. अगर कोई होता तो दरवाजा टूट जाता था. इतना आप खोलने जाओ फिर.
कैपेसिटी की उसकी बहुत बड़ी आती भाई जो भी बैठा था.
तो वो सब क्यों देख रहे थे? Maybe he must come
From what?
please.
From what?
इधर कोई नहीं जाएगा वॉशरूम. Maybe I have dared to sit. नहीं कोई ना
पानी फिर क्या बात तो आपने
फेमस डालते हो.
एंड्रयू तो लड़कियों से डरता है पर लड़कों से बात करता है
ये जो है
हाय बेटी
ये नंबर 1
ठीक है
702. ठीक.
क्या ही कर सकते हो.
तुम्हें क्या है ये?
मेरे कुत्ते का नाम
तुम दोनों में से कोई एक है ना.
एक एंड्रयू है ही ग्रुप में
ये तो ये रहेगा.
तांजीरो वाला है.
702.
हां उसका
तांजीरो
ये देख ना ग्रुप में ऐड कर रहा है
देखा मैं.
एंड्रयू
तेरे को मार डालूंगी मैं
अच्छा मैं शूज
अभी शूज नहीं है
सैंडल.
सैंडल स्टैंड करते हैं
एडॉप्शन से ना कुछ लोगों
आया ना कोई नहीं है. बात उठा फोटो
ग्रुप का ना एडॉप्शन सेंटर रखा है सब सोचेंगे एक्चुअली एडॉप्शन सेंटर खोल दिया
We can find the universal tolerance laws.
ग्रुप का
नेक्स्ट टाइम क्या करेगा पूरा घुसता करके दरवाजे को पुश करेगा
ग्रुप का
नहीं करा लंदन एडॉप्शन सेंटर आ ग्रुप में नाम भी एडॉप्शन सेंटर ही है एंड्रयू तेरे को डालना है क्या उधर मैंने इसको आईडी बनाया
मेरे को नहीं
मेरे को पता तेरे को मेंबर तो दे रहा बनाने के बाद क्या होगा उधर
अरे
मैं कुछ
व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप वगैरह नंबर पर आता नहीं है तुझे. तू बोल ना.
नंबर ऐड करेंगे
शेर के
क्या
शर्ट के है वो
चल
वो
के
बड़ा
होता है वो
अच्छा वो वाला.
हाँ
बड़ा सड़क है.
सड़के
तेरा सरनेम तो और भी नेक्स्ट लेवल है
भाटिया
ये इतना फास्ट है मैंने छापने को कभी बोला. 983312. अरे एक सेकंड इधर जा. अच्छा पे जा. अबे WhatsApp पे जा. अभी डायल हो गया. अरे ये ग्रुप में नहीं यार.
अरे यार तू नंबर ऐड कर उसका पहले
तेरा तो उधर है ना. शिट गया. हां इसमें जा उधर जा. तू देख. इतना
नहीं करेगा
उधर देख ले.
तुमने तेरा इसका ये क्या है
अपने बिल्ली का डाल दो.
इसका क्या है? और put that photo.
And this right
हाँ चलेगा
almost ये हाँ सबका है।
नहीं adoption center
नहीं अलग
वो
से
डाल दो,
नहीं
डाल दो,
adopt
डाल
करेंगे ना adopt होंगे अरे तो तू कीपैड पे टाइप कर यार तूने उतने कष्ट मैं 4 जन्म में न लूं तो टाइप कर तेरी बिल्ली है तो बस बिल्ली है मैं बस ये
थी
बस है।
ठीक गई मर गई adoption कितने साल की देख के बोला
मैंने चाहिए है
मैं तेरा नाम टेट सेव कर रही हूँ मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता
मैं भी एनोटेट कर
टेट बस टेट मैं भी
टॉप जीरो
नहीं टॉप जी याद नहीं रहता ये भी नहीं है दो जी
And says the person who is not even there in the cheese.
because my name does not start with G.
Please.
ये देख
What to
Get
be?
any?
What to be?
do you get any
I don't need. I don't need.
Of course.
everyone says that
I heard about something.
आ गया इधर है बीच पर बोल तू है
चुप रहे.
You used to, right?
वो reach for gold तेरा है
You used to.
ए
You
reach
told me.
for gold वो reach for gold तेरा है ना यही है ना और कौन है यही है ना reach for gold
एंड्रॉइड करते हैं
काइनेट 3 को याद रुक जा
तेरा नाम यही है ना
डेट की स्पेलिंग बराबर है ना डेट सेव करना
मुझे वो भी नहीं होना.
What do you have to do?
अरे भाई की है
मेरे को सबका सेव करना पड़ेगा यार
वो ग्रामर क्लास एक्स्ट्रा ले ले भाई बोर पढ़ लिए वो आई नो थोड़ा बोर हो जाएगा देखो बट पढ़ ले
नहीं, वो है ना.
अरे तेरा नाम गर्ल्स वाला था
लड़की अभी रात को उसको कुछ और भेजता है क्या मेरे को क्या नाम डिफरेंट कुछ भी ना
Girls
जा सकते हैं ना क्या हुआ
1 minute.
बंद कर ना लाइव
1 minute.
नहीं कर सकता हम कर दे तो हम काट करेंगे ना आपके लिए चलेगा हम करेंगे
नहीं बंद करना होगा.
हाँ वो एंड स्ट्रीम कर
अपनी का क्या वाला
सबके अलग अलग नाम क्या एक्चुअली ग्रुप अपॉल ये देखना
गोल्ड नंबर लिखा है
ए आना बेल होता है बेला नहीं होता
Bella.
अरे उधर
क्या नाम डाल रखे हैं मैंने?
नाम मत बिगाड़ प्लीज
गर्ल्स और यस वाला एंड्रॉइड
मेरा नाम भी गलती है ना.
मेरे को तेरा नाम नहीं सुना
अंदर का बेस से
क्या
क्या है वेट